do our channel, everyone. And if you are new, first off, welcome to our family, and second off, what an odd video to be choosing for your first time, but I thought long and hard how to present today's video, how to make it either a no talking video, how to reminisce if I wanted to, how to talk just in general about how far we've come and what we've accomplished. And you're probably wondering why, and that is because I am going to be unboxing for the very first time. I was going to say but let's be real, our golden YouTube play button. It was March 28th or 29th, because it was around like 11 p.m. Social Blade wasn't updating, but YouTube Studio did, and this thing is heavy. We reached 1 million subscribers, but as you know, I call you my family, so we reached 1 million family members. 1 million family members. 1 million family members. I thought about setting this down flat and doing it, but I feel in my head like this is an award, and it is called a Creators Award, and I have never in my life ever won or gained or achieved anything. Now, I'm talking, I don't win at crane machines, which are my favorite. I've never achieved a trophy or a goal or a, ribbon at school. I was a high school dropout. I am a recovering addict, and all in all, my life up until like 2017 has been a massive hole, massive grave. And obviously before that, I started our YouTube channel late 2013 and started doing ASMR in early 2014, and it is April 25th today, 3 days before my father passed away suddenly. And he passed away April 27th, 20 through 28th, that was like around midnight, 2014, and here I am 4 years later, unboxing something that I feel so proud of. And the last time I had ever felt this proud was when my dad was around to make sure I felt that way. And I'm not gonna make this some sappy bullshit story. I'm itching my eye, I'm not crying. But let's go ahead and peep the box. It came like dusty. You probably can't see it, but where I'm going with my dad, you'll hear in a bit. But I don't want to get emotional, so I'm moving on. But here's the box. I'm trying to scale it to size. It is very, very big, which is nice. It's like, wow, look at that. Look, we've got greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, yams, lamb, chicken, you name. Greens, beans, potatoes, tomatoes, chicken, something, you name. Okay. So, upon opening, it's just a big black box that looks really damaged because our mailmen are, they're, and I don't blame them, they're delivering during a quarantine, so, or a pandemic, so, I mean, So let's go ahead and open it. And upon opening, it's like an echo. You hear that? Echo, echo, echo. This is gonna hit the background in the back. Ready? That's so freaky. So removing this comes with a little, they probably sent this on purpose, like please make your ASMR videos more quiet, like a sound reducing tile, like please shut the fuck up during your ASMR videos so I can like relax. That's probably why this is in here. But oh my god. Wow. So I'm gonna put this down very quickly. And look at this. I am like trying so hard like not to get upset or emotional because I have like something to talk about and I'm gonna wait till the end. But among opening it, or amongst, there is this nice what do you call this, letter paper. And it's from YouTube, and let's read it. You are bigger than Vancouver. You are bigger than Venice. You're even bigger than Las Vegas. I'm sure, like, we could all get into a room or a state or whatever this is that large and whisper. I'm sure that would go well. 1 million subscribers. Maybe you have imagined that day for a long time, or maybe you never thought you would grow so big. Either way, not much can match the satisfaction of finding out that your creativity, oh my god, that your ideas, like this letter is literally like mass produced for people who hit 1 million subscribers, like, but anyway. You never thought you would grow so big. Either way, not much can match the satisfaction of finding out that your creativity, that your ideas, and that your voice speaks to 1 million people across the globe. We know that being able to touch the lives of so many people is reward enough, but we are incredibly proud of all you've done, so we hope you'll accept this Gold Creator Award as a token, oh my god, I'm trying so hard, of our esteem. With your track record, we suspect you're only going to keep growing, and we can't wait to see you reach the next milestone. 10 million subscribers, let me tell you. It may seem far away, but remember the days when you were psyched to have 1,000. That is so true. You have amazed us. Keep daring, keep dreaming big, and keep creating. You are the inspiration for everything we do. Sincerely, Dr. Scribble. Susan Wojcicki, CEO, YouTube. So, that is pretty, and I'm like upset, like, you know, getting teary-eyed because I'm like reading it and I'm thinking like, that is so true. Like, we worked so hard, family. We worked so hard to be where we are today, and I think like YouTubers forget that if it weren't for us viewers, because I'm a viewer too, we or they or, you know, whatever would never be where they are. And then on top of the button, because I just don't want to pick it up again unless I'm picking the damn button up, is like this little card, and it just says congrats on your subscriber. It says it's just the guy who made it. His name's Rick, so thanks, Rick. Thanks. But okay, so it is beautiful, and I'm going to pick it up now. And this is the first time I've handled it. When I received it in the mail, we opened it just to make sure it wasn't damaged, because as you saw, the box is like ridiculous. And yeah, that's ridiculous too, so let's go ahead and open it. But anyway, this is our Creator Award play button, and I'm getting to it. So it's like kind of, oh no, wait. Oh god. Did I shave my armpits? I don't remember. So it is in this. Wow. Holy crap. It's in this like box, so I'm gonna try to do this ASMR style. I'm gonna drop it and ruin it, so Rick, if you're watching this, which I'm sure out of the 20,000 you make, you're not. Okay, so recognize your team. I'll read that in a minute. Hold on. And then there's like a, let's not ruin this. It's like, it's that thing that keeps things from like molding or whatever, getting wet or damp if it does. Okay, guys, so let's open this up. Wow. Oh, it's so pretty. This is ours. It's so big. And you can see my messy studio. And it smells like chemicals. But it says, presented to Karuna Satori ASMR for passing 1 million family members. And then it has the YouTube logo. It is just amazing. Look at that. You can see like the props from my previous video, and then that woman in the background's here. She's not as scary when she's on the floor, because I know if she like creeps up when I'm not looking, I could like punt her with my foot. But anyway, it's so beautiful. And this is what it looks like. And then it's like flat. I don't know what this is made out of, but this obviously was cut to size, and then the back is all velvet-ish. Excuse me, or like a suede or whatever you call it. What the hell? Why does it make a different sound when I reach there? Ready? Oh, that's because there's... Don't listen to me. Okay. So, this is amazing. And this is ours. And the reason that I brought up my dad, and I'm trying not to like get emotional and teary-eyed again, is because I'm opening this. It's just odd. So I believed, like, I don't know how to explain this to you, but when my dad passed away, my whole life, everything, it went to shit. My dad was everything to me. And they say that, you know, I personally used to think, like, oh, my parents would never pass away, and if they did, it wouldn't be a big deal. And I was completely alone. And to be completely honest with you, I still feel very alone sometimes. But when my dad was around, I wasn't alone, and it is around his death date. And around his death date, instead of feeling sad, it's almost like he's like, hey, look what you've done. You've made a life for yourself, and you have all these beautiful, like, family members who look after you because I can't anymore. And so, you know what I mean? Like, I have you guys. And I thank you for that. And it's just like, do you know what I mean? Like, you think of things, wow, they happen on occurrence, and whether or not it's real or it's just coincidence. And I'd like to think this isn't a coincidence that around the time my dad died, we hit 1 million family members, and I'm so grateful for you watching this. I want you to know that, okay? I want you to know that I am so, you are so important, and you gave me a voice, and you gave me a life that I never thought I deserved. trying to say is that, like, when my dad passed away, that was it. And my life went to shit. But after he died, I started doing YouTube, and I started, you know, doing what I loved, which was what helped me fall asleep at night after he passed, you know, ASMR, and I tried to pass that along to, like, other people, and you guys gave me a voice. I'm just wiping all this on my jeans, I hope you can see it, but and basically, to make a long fucking story short, it's almost like he left you with me. He gave, or he made sure I wasn't alone by giving you to me, my family. So, with that being said, this is our golden YouTube play button, and it's unreal. I never thought we would be here, but instead of, you know, I don't know, being alone and thinking about him all the time and, you know, worrying and missing him, I have you. I have you to think about all the time. You. And I don't know if I talk about it a lot, but my mother is very abusive. If you follow my Facebook, you'll know, like, I've tried my hardest with that woman all my life. I had to move out of her house because that's where I was filming, and I always said it was like a cruel joke, and I'm just being raw, that my dad died instead of her. That was like the joke. And I mean, if you knew how bad the abuse was, you would mental. But anyway, I just, you know, so I've always just felt that God or something or some higher power took my dad away from me as a joke to me. I always said that. But then I thought about it, and, you know, here we are reaching and opening a box with something that says we've hit 1 million family members, and it turns out I'm not alone. And I have you guys anytime I need you, and I can, you know, you gave me this life, so thank you. I don't know why I'm like trying to present this, whatever this, it's like, recognize your team. Share the recognition by allowing your team to purchase a personalized creator award. To purchase authorized copies of your award. Why would anybody want to repurchase this? Please don't do that. Like, what? I'm sorry, my arm's hurting, but so that's it, family. I have 1 million family members. And at the end of the day, if you're ever feeling alone, you can always know that at least you have one. And that's me. And as long as I have you, you will always have me. And it reminds me of this song my son came home singing one day. It's a stupid Bruno Mars song, I hate it. But when he sang it, it was cute. It's like, you can count on me. Like 1, 2, 3. I'll be there. 'Cause that's what wins. Okay, enough. Thank you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart. I'm trying not to make this like some stupid emotional, like, look at me, look at my award. It's a major award, like in the Christmas stories, like, it's a major award. It's like a leg lamp. It's like, this is a golden play button. To any creator out there, though, who does see this and think, I hope I ever get there someday, or I'll never get there. If for some reason, like, all of our family gave me a voice, like, don't ever think that you can't have a voice too. And I wanted to show you this before I end this video. I was at a thrift store a couple weeks ago, and I always say this in our videos, 2, count 'em, 2 marshmallows. So he's our little channel mascot, and he's broken. And I guess this was a McDonald's toy at one point. Isn't that cute? But okay, family, I'll end this video now. But again, I want to end it with, I would never be here without you, and I never want you to think that I ever take any of you guys for granted. You are my life. Besides my real children, you are my life. You're everything I have. And you saved me. You really, really saved me. I'll see you tomorrow, family. I love you with all of my person. Thank you and good night, I guess. Wait, Truman Show. Good afternoon, good morning,